Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
Can't wait to meet old Steve. Skelly man.
I don't think he's coming to Reapercon.
I know he said he wasn't.
Why? Damn. I was going to finally
I don't know
get
if
to
he
meet
said
him.
a reason.
Reaper
East is too busy.
Got another miniatures convention to attend that weekend, I guess.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, probably so. Issues. You quit having issues after the age of 22 and a half. Then it just becomes life.
Hey, everybody. It's Thursday night. It's Reaper Live. Thanks for joining us. It's Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. We haven't painted anything in 3 years. Or however long it's been. But we're going to keep saying it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have any special guests tonight. So if y'all want to have some special guests, let's see it in
Look,
chat.
I just wonder when you're going to have Myrtle Young.
Myrtle. Oh, yeah, Myrtle Young. I forgot about Myrtle Young.
Let's have her sometime.
Sure, Myrtle Young's
Well, she's
going to
dead,
be on.
but she's got to have a daughter.
Okay,
and find out
Myrtle
what-
Young's granddaughter's going to be on with her potato chip collection.
Yes, that is awesome. You need to watch those clips if you haven't.
Paint that ogre. Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball. Yep, good. And one more. Let's have one more from chat.
Flip
Wilson.
Yeah,
There you go.
he was always a good. Yeah.
As they say, the comedic stylings of Flip Wilson. Andre the Giant will be here next week.
I don't ever think Lawrence Welk was on the show.
Charo.
I remember having to watch Lawrence Welk.
I remember watching Lawrence Welk as
They
well.
would drop us off at my grandmother's.
Doug Henning, Nipsey Russell. Yeah, Shadow Stevens. There's a lot of good choices here. Keep them coming.
Red
Betty
Fox was
White.
always
Betty
funny.
White, she's not going to make it this
Yeah.
time.
Oh, God.
Foster
Rest in
Brooks, Rip
peace.
Taylor. Oh my gosh, Soupy Sales, keep them coming. Yeah, we'll just keep on throwing
Thanks for
these
the-
guys out here.
Thanks for the gifted subs, and thanks for the sub shaking. Welcome to Thursday night.
Yes.
Yeah, Thursday night, our favorite night
Or
of
as
the
I
week.
like to think, pre-Friday.
That's exactly why Thursday is the greatest night of the week
Yes.
because
That's
it's Friday Eve.
And you have a
Awesome.
graduation to attend tomorrow, I understand.
I do.
And it is?
My middle son is graduating high school tomorrow.
Yes.
You only got one more,
One more.
and then they're
And
out.
and the last one is the hardest one, let me tell you.
Yeah. He's the youngest one's been he's actually sort of shaping up.
Is he really?
Oh,
Yeah,
is he?
he is. Yeah.
Good.
He was a little tough there in junior high, but he shaped up pretty good. He's a good kid.
I blame Fortnite.
Yeah, totally. His life revolves around Fortnite. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. So
That's
unfortunately, I won't be on Reaperland tomorrow.
Yeah, neither will I.
Oh,
I
really?
know.
It'll be a Ed and Dave,
Ed
Ed
show.
and Dave Reaperland tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. You've got a thing to do yourself. What are you doing?
You'll be out at?
Yeah, I'm going to Board Game Geek Con. We're doing a paint and take. We have a whole room to ourselves. We'll be in the Grapevine room. We'll be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday,
Eating grapes.
eating grapes in the Grapevine room. We're right next to the food court, so that's pretty good. It's pretty
That's
exciting.
always a good
Ooh, that's a
location.
great
At the
place to
malls,
be.
that's where we tried to get the Nord stores.
And it's a nice hotel. It's in the airport, which is great. I think that's a great place to have this convention. And it's pretty big from what I hear.
Which airport? DFW?
DFW,
Oh.
yeah. So it's cool because it's at the Hyatt. So people fly in, the Terminal C, and then they have the whole hotel for the convention. It's pretty crazy. So I don't know how they work this deal out, but I can't wait to be there.
Cool.
So if you're coming to Board Game Geek Con, if you're in the area, we'll be there doing a paint and take.
All right, there you go.
Give me fire. We're not doing Origins this year. I think the only show, if we make one, is going to be PAX Unplugged.
You know, after this post-COVID world and things like that, we kind of haven't been to a bunch of conventions doing
Right.
shows and paint and takes and things like that. I know that we want to get back to going back to things in the future. I don't know when that will happen, but
I would say next year we should have a solid schedule. This year it sort of flopped, right? I said, well, we're not going to do the winter shows, right, because of this, that, and the other. And damned if the guys didn't bring it back. Not us,
Yeah.
some other people,
Yeah,
some
point the
guests of
finger.
ours brought it back and took out 5 of us in a matter of a couple of days.
9 cents change. Y'all gonna be at Reapercon? Maybe we'll be there.
We might do that one.
I hope so.
Yeah, someone
That's
asked.
such a hard show to do, though. You know, you're out there and no one, there's so many miniatures companies there. It's hard to sell. It's hard to get attention. you know?
Yeah. Someone asked, "Is that turtle a new model?"
Oh, we showed this off last week.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
showed the render off last week that Jason Weeby sculpted, and then this week we've got a print of it, and Jason sculpted, and Daryl Roberts, our staff Swiss Army knife,
Yeah.
he painted it.
Was that?
And-
I heard him working furiously today.
Yeah.
Was this what he was working on?
Yeah, he was working on that yesterday, and he finished it this morning. And now he's working on some other pieces. Yeah, and I think the lights are kind of washing it out. It's not as washed out as that, but yeah, it's fun. It's really cool. It's a fun little snapping turtle. What?
Hey, there's a comment from Football Diablo. He says, "Turtle in the middle, Ginbu. I want to pop Kieran." That is a Final Fantasy 11 reference, and I want to say you're my new favorite chatter in chat for tonight. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and I saw that reference, and it really stuck out to me. So
Why is it
shout out to
better
you.
than the first 10?
Because it was the first MMO for Final Fantasy. It was the first online Final Fantasy. Big success back in 2004.
Ancient days.
Yeah, 2004. So shout out to you. Great name, great reference. Thanks for that.
So back to the turtle.
Sorry. Hey, you guys did 80s references last week. You can give me one reference.
There you
No,
go.
I'll
There's
give you- we
John's
can do
one
90s
reference for the year.
references.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
sure.
90s
Yeah.
references.
So this is speaking of going to conventions. This week John will be at Board Game Geek Con at the airport. Next week we'll be out at the North Texas Role Playing Game Convention at the airport at the Westin Hotel. And Joseph Wolf's going to be down. He's going to be running demos of DDRPG, Dungeon Dwellers Role Playing Game. And in one of his adventures, one of the random encounters could be a giant snapping turtle. I told Joe today, I said, you better make this giant snapping turtle an
Yeah.
actual encounter
We're
now.
coordinating
because
it. This is called coordination.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the turtle. You need to
we
have
got
the
a
story.
turtle. we have the encounter. Now it needs to just happen. So he said he may have the turtle just sort of pop up and keep the game going. You know, if the characters are kind of muddling through the swamp and can't, or looking for something beyond what they're supposed to be looking
The
for.
eyes he painted on the thing makes it almost look like it's possessed.
The eyes look really, really great. The eyes look really, really great. It looks really good. So and the turtle will be available someday, eventually. It was going to be in the Kickstarter. This was on the things from Bone 6 that didn't make it last week. So the
It'll just go on the release schedule then. We could
Yeah,
go there
it'll
with the
just-
5 that we're building now. Yeah.
yeah, it'll go somewhere. He's in 3 pieces right now. The print is in 3. That's a print you're seeing there. And his shell is one piece, his body is one piece, and the top of his head is a separate piece.
Have you ever thought of selling 3D prints?
I'll sell you this one for $1,500 right now. Okay, there you go.
1,500.
There you go.
Bring out the shroomies.
Or best offer. The shroomies are coming. Yeah. But anyway, so there's a lot of stuff that may just go straight into Bones USA production. So we'll see. Anyway, for now, he's just for looks. He's just a cool little vanity piece that we get to sort of look at. But yeah, the eyes are really, really cool on it. Daryl did a great job. So did Jason Weeby. So there you go. So that'll be next week. This week we got Board Game Geek. Next week is North Texas RPG.
Do you know who's all going to be there? I know you said maybe Bobby, maybe Gene.
In an official capacity, Joe will be there. I will be there. Bobby Jackson will be there in an unofficial capacity.
He goes
Okay.
to play, yeah.
He's there. He's not there for Reaper. He's there for himself. And I don't think Jason's coming. It's a lot of money to spend just to come down and hang out in a lobby at a hotel for a weekend because he's not a huge player like Bobby is. And I think hopefully Gene can make it out too.
Yeah.
But I know Gene, there's limitations on his stuff too. So Gene's local now. So
Right.
yeah. So come catch me sleeping in a chair while Joe runs adventures. Yeah, and that's about it. And then we've got Reapercon coming up. That's
Hell
our
yeah.
next big thing coming. September 1st through the 4th in September. Obviously in September. I'll just go straight into that. I've been all week. That's all I've been working on is the class schedule. So we put the submissions out for the instructors, and we really got a lot of. I think we're up to about 110 submissions right now, and the class schedule is actually up on GrowTix right now. So if you go to reapercon.com, click on admission tickets, it'll take you to GrowTix, and from there you'll see a button that says class Reapercon 22 class schedule, and there's the link right there. And you can click on that, and that'll show you all the classes that are being taught this year at Reapercon. So a lot of our favorite instructors who couldn't make it last year are back this year. Yeah. So we're excited to have all these instructors back. Again, with 110 classes, I believe, approximately. There are a few. There's some there's some conflicting time schedules. For example, we only have so many slots available at one time, and the I think it's Friday at 11. The Friday at 11 slot seems to be a very popular spot. So we have 4 classes that were scheduled at the same time, beyond what we had space for. So I have to get with those instructors and sort of work out alternate times, and I'll be in touch with those guys pretty soon. But yeah, a lot of good classes, a lot of great stuff, a lot of new instructors. Not a lot, but a couple of new instructors. And just excited to see what everybody thinks about the class schedule. So go check that out. Also, the gaming submission schedules is available. So you can also find that from the GrowTix front page. If you click on that link that we had in chat, just go to the navigation bar at the top. It'll show you the gaming submission schedule. So if you want to run a game at Reapercon, you can click on that, fill in the blanks, and submit that. And what we'll do is we'll go through it and we'll approve everything and get everybody set up for, there should be plenty of space. So if you want to run a game, you should be able to do that without a problem.
Is that okay for me to share on socials, Ron?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that went live yesterday as well. Oh, let's see. But yeah, that's a lot of work to get all these things put into the system and there's a lot of them that don't have categories yet because of the categories. It's a GrowTix thing. We didn't have the categories set up or the tags. So now I've got to go back and sort of tag and categorize a lot of these things, but they're all there.
Yeah, we know that's the next biggest thing. That's the next most important thing is the class schedule. So that way people can get their class schedules ahead of time.
People like that.
And then it'll probably be, if I had to guess off the top of my head, probably be like swag stuff, I think is the next important thing. And I think that's the last, right? For like important timing stuff for before Reapercon. Everything else will be at Reapercon. So, and it's coming.
Everything's coming. It's just a lot to do. The Kickstarter sort of put a gigantic hiccup in our schedule this year.
But a pretty big one.
Yeah, because normally that time would have been spent working on sculpting on the stuff for Reapercon itself, but instead it would all the energy and all the time just went into that Kickstarter. But now we're transitioning over from that into the Reapercon stuff. So. Faction patches, yes, Steve Skellman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can Maybe we can show another faction next week.
Yeah. I was working on all those a couple of days ago. So we just need to get probably at this point. Probably just need to throw them all up. Just go.
So we've seen the Bone Panders. We've seen the
Thornforged.
Yeah.
So we'll probably just go ahead and throw up the Ghost Walkers and the Knights of Ottersmark all at once. Just get them all out there.
Okay.
Just show them all. Yeah. And I know that the sculptors are actually working on those iconic pieces right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I know Bobby's working on the hotel mini right now. We want to get that finished and just wrapped up so Cindy can get the production on that just done and just get it out of the way. It's one little thing to get out of the way.
Yeah.
And then just start knocking things out one by one after that. So, and tickets will be on sale for these classes. I would think really, really, really soon. All that's left to do is just take these things and just put them into the GrowTix system as products, and we'll do just like last year. Unlike previous years, 1819 and 1819, where you had to register for the class, then buy the class, it's going to be just like last year. Just buy the ticket. Buy the ticket and don't worry about registering. So just go do that. So, hey, I am Terjan, Bones 5.5, base boss. Ed, I'll throw it to you now.
Okay.
Well, there's a
Have we got
newsletter
news?
update. Yeah. Well, when does? Yes. How's that? I'll
The-
just
the
start with that
newsletter-
word, and then I'll go to the fact that that's what I worked on earlier this week.
Yeah,
and
you did.
And sent the text.
Yeah.
And I saw it was laid out, but it'll be coming out in the newsletter. But in lieu of that, because not everybody here, how many people here don't subscribe or subscribe to get the email of our newsletter?
Type a 1 if you subscribe to the newsletter. Type a 2 if you do not.
Yeah. I just like to see.
So here's the deal, Ed. So John got the newsletter, got the format going, got the template going, got the spots ready to go.
Yeah.
So I go through there and I sort of kind of try to fill in whatever blanks. John did a good job and it's all pretty much right.
Yeah.
But the other part, I was like, Ed, you have to write these particular parts. So Ed spent his time writing those particular parts. But because Kit is working on the pledge manager, he can't do the newsletter. So by the time the news gets out, the newsletter will be out of date already.
Oh, man, it's hurting my head.
So
Okay.
why don't you just go ahead and just spill the beans?
I'll summarize
Spill
it.
the beans.
All right. Let's start with 5.5. We have, and I don't remember because I don't have it here. We have an ETA for the ship to arrive in Houston. I don't remember what
June
it is.
17th.
I'll look it up for you.
June 17th.
June 17th.
That's Houston, not Denton.
That's Houston.
Okay, so it'll process up from there. Don't know how long or what. But anyway, there's that. Then the second vendor, we got the email from her. She says they are still on track and expect to put it on the water very soon. She said June, early June, and early June starts here in a couple of days.
Right.
So 5.5 looks like it's starting to coalesce and turn into something solid.
Yeah.
Now, in the newsletter, it's mentioned that we are also, with this first vendor, who happens to be the one that did the pirate ships, okay, if we can complete orders out of that, we're going to go ahead and process and go at that time those orders.
That's big news.
And because we don't want to, this isn't going to be a big production like we did when we pulled Bones itself,
Right,
okay?
right.
And space, because we're trying to get stuff ready to move. It's not fun around here. So if we can process it, we will process those.
Forget it, Jake. It's
So
used
anyway, yes. So we're seeing good progress on 5.5.
So let me go back to what you just said to be
Yes.
clear. So what you're saying is if someone ordered just, for example, a core set, which happens to be the same vendor that makes the ships, or just a pirate ship or something like that, we're going to go ahead and get those, ship those off. As long as they didn't order any other things that came from another vendor, we're going to go ahead and ship it.
Yes.
Get it out of the way.
Start processing, getting those out.
So we're not so to be clear again, we're not waiting on everything to show up to
Before it
everything
goes.
to ship.
Right.
We're going to ship what we can when we can.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
a good
So
explanation.
anyway, there's that. Now that's 5.5.
That's good news.
That's all good news. No, this
good.
is all. It's showing that we're getting past all of this garbage from winter. So anyway, there's that. Now what?
Okay.
What?
I'm Terjan. I only ordered the 2 paint sets. Will those wait to go out with plastic?
No, those should go early because we'll do the paint sets here. I don't know the production on that. I'd have to go find out where we are on that.
Okay.
So, how many total orders for 5.5? Honestly, I don't remember.
No, I don't recall either. I really
It was
really
not
don't.
massive, though, because it was really focused on getting the people that had been left out. So, measure it in the hundreds, not the thousands. But honestly, I don't remember.
It wasn't Kickstarter.
It's not massive. It's not Kickstarter, yes.
Trash is going to drive the truck up, so that's good.
That'll work. That would be honest. That'd be awesome. So,
great.
anyway, now that's 5.5. Now let's go to Base Boss. Base Boss is going into pre-production. But before we get to that, let's now go to the Pledge Manager, because that's really what the other 2 remaining ones sort of hang on.
Yeah.
Now, Kit has decided, somewhere down the line it was decided he would rewrite our Pledge Manager from scratch to be able to adapt it to do all these new wonderful things. So that's what he's done and doing, and that's why we've had the delay. He has told me that we could expect it, but not in concrete. He just said we could expect it tomorrow. Right? Or
tomorrow.
or early next week, okay, is what he's hoping for. Now, when Kit gives me those promises or those phrases, he will hit them unless something just wings out, like what he just got through fixing with
Tax jar.
That they all of a sudden it just became berserk to try and get them to lock in. So anyway, that's where we are. This covers, though, both Pledge Managers, both the Base Boss and the Kickstarter.
Look at there.
The Bones,
You wanted
Bones
big
6
news. You got a lot of big news
Oh,
tonight.
no. This is where it'll knock it out, especially for the Europeans. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Behind the scenes for this whole time and during the Kickstarter, but we never said a word because we needed to make sure this was like Batman double locked down and guarded by Superman. We need to make sure we had our facts straight.
Okay, all right.
So I cross comics there.
I just go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, what we've got is set up with another service that's sort of like the tax jar. Well, anyway, what they will allow us to do is if you are an international person, when you receive your notice of shipment, you'll be able to prepay your VAT and all of that stuff, whatever's associated with wherever you live at that time. Okay, and so if you prepay it, that means it now flows through customs faster, shows up on your door, and no one's knocking there to try and collect any money. So that is what we're expecting. We've got everybody signed off on that. Everybody's being like UPS, the company, all these things, all of this stuff.
It's quite a bit.
It's quite a bit. I wish we'd had this during the Kickstarter because that was what the Europeans were clamoring for. But I did not want to find myself in that position of saying, well, we're working on that and it might happen.
Yeah.
And then it all fall apart and I get death threats.
You can't promise something. Yeah, something like that.
So anyway, that's some big news for the Europeans. That'll give them a chance to jump in, finish and modify or do whatever they have to do.
I just got a message that the Pledge Manager is now live. So go there. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just kidding.
Hey,
Kidding, we're
troll.
kidding.
So April
Yeah.
Fools.
Well, he's feeling his oats tonight.
The-
isn't he?
the
That's-
official-
boy, that's stepping out there to the edge of
I'm
that
just
cliff.
kidding.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's
To,
not
to be clear, the official wording, it says international shipments will be able to pay all VAT, GST, and duties at the time you pay your Kickstarter shipping.
Yes.
This will allow your package to swiftly move through customs and to your door.
So, anyway, that's a big part. Now,
Let me ask you this. So when the Pledge Banner goes live, that does not mean that the shipping is going to go live tomorrow
No.
if this Pledge Banner goes
No,
live.
no,
correct.
Right? Okay.
This is when, at whatever point in the future, we're ready to ship. But rather than waiting, Kit decided to incorporate all of this stuff, I'm guessing, here and now, or something. I don't know what's
Just to
going
get it
on.
ready.
We'll find out when he gets it up. So anyway, but that is big news there, that we got that now licked. And we'll be able to use that in the future.
Okay.
So there was that. So then that takes us back now to the Base Boss. Base Boss is in pre-production, which is basically a fancy way of saying Daryl's getting stuff ready. We're looking at the finals on that stuff. We're seeing renders, all of these fun things. And there's a picture in the newsletter of some of this.
Yeah, there's some renders, yeah.
Right. Okay. But we don't really have final numbers yet because we don't have the Pledge Manager.
Right.
So it's a little hard. Now, we can start, when I say pre-production, the mold's got to be balanced and shot and get ready. So there's going to create pieces. We'll actually probably do a production runs to make sure we're going. So we'll start producing inventory. But we don't want to produce so much that we go, oh, wow, well, we need to make more of these, and these we can get rid of,
Yeah,
kind of a thing.
yeah.
So anyway, there's where that is. And then that takes us to Bone 6, which was really nothing's happened because it's only been just a couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, it's been a month.
Oh, a
Can
month.
you
been
believe
3
that?
weeks.
But
I know.
here's what happened after Bone 6 ended. I shifted gears into working on Reapercon and the stuff for this convention coming
Right.
up real soon. So now that means the sculptors have been working on these other assignments, getting things ready, making sure they're cut apart correctly, things like that. But then this week I told them shift gears, got to get Reapercon stuff done. So they're working on both things at the same time, Reapercon and Bone 6. Reapercon will be here before Bone 6 is shipping, so there's kind of a bit more of a priority on that because 3 months away to Reapercon is not very long at all.
Compared to, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be pushing hard on all these things on Bone 6 and on Reapercon. But yeah, so nothing's really been done as far as Bone 6 go. I mean, we haven't
To
really.
report. There's
There's
nothing
nothing in the
reportable.
report. We're just working on stuff, trying to get it all finalized.
I know a lot of the stuff is coming along to being final, like ready to be shown or sent off to be like made molds of and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So that's good.
Daryl did a test print on one of the bone snapper from the one of the last stretch goals, the rot stump bog goblin encounter. We got that piece and we got it printed. Looks really good. Things like that. You have to. A lot of these things you may have to test print just to sort of. You want to make sure your size is correct because there's a few things that did not get printed in Bones 5 that when they came in from production, I looked at them and thought, oh man, we should have printed that thing first because we needed to make some adjustments.
Well,
So-
that all goes all the way back to 5. I mean, a
Yeah.
Gav. Remember, we ended up
Yeah.
with a rhino that was
Right. So you
massive,
got to check your files. You can check that. You can always look at the numbers, but after a while, your eyes kind of start crossing. So we are test printing a lot of these things out. There's just there's a lot. There's never a dull moment for sure.
No,
There's
no,
never a dull moment for sure.
No. So it's been very, very busy, and that's a pretty good update there. That covers a lot of stuff that occurred all this week and that we were able to lock down. And we just think positive thoughts for Kit so that he doesn't run into anything weird, and we have our pledge manager very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why, we kind of didn't want to put anything like big updates out yet because we're kind of just waiting for the pledge manager. So you'll hear like a substantial update as soon as the pledge manager's ready
If
to
it
go.
goes live tomorrow, the first Kickstarter update will go going pledge manager
Tomorrow.
is now live.
Right.
Yeah.
But if not, probably early next week because of the holiday weekend and things like that.
Yes,
So
to various, yeah.
the way things lined up.
Reapercon is going to be very similar to last year. I mean, just right when it comes to all those kind of features. As far as I know, I mean, Dave's not here. Dave's not here, man. Dave actually is part of the show tonight, and literally at the time when the timer he was turning it on, we got a call from the gas department. They were up here trying to turn gas on up at the game store. So Dave had to go up there, meet him. You've got to be present and do all this kind of stuff. So,
Thanks,
are you
Lucas.
hiring? We were hiring until about 1 o'clock today when we hired the last person we were hiring. So,
Well, that's cool.
any extra models from Bones 5, will they be available to Bone 6? I don't know. I doubt it. Just depends. That's
Any
anything
extra
I'd say was going to be wrong, so I won't say anything, which is unusual for me because I usually don't care. I'll continue to talk even though I'm wrong.
Yeah, we
So-
can clip it and send it to you later
Yeah,
as an impeachment.
as an impeachment thing. Yeah, I can handle that.
Hey, look at that. I've been watching a lot of Court the past 6 weeks.
He has been. I think you've watched every day.
Almost every day, yeah.
Of the
Or I listened to it.
Or
Yeah.
the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
That's right.
And then they had apparently I haven't watched it, so I don't keep up with this stuff. But
You're talking about
Dave's
the fake
wife,
news?
yeah, Dave's wife said, "Oh my God, Jason Momoa was testified at the trial," and so she showed me. It was hilarious, and I thought, "There's no way a judge
It's fake.
is really gonna handle that. I don't care what level judge. It was pretty over the top.
Yeah.
And even the next day, I was checking like, is Momoa in trouble or blah blah blah, and I couldn't find anything about it. And then I found out from that it was all what'd you call it?
A deep fake.
Well, a
fake,
deep
yeah.
fake, but who did it?
I have no idea.
So it's like an onion kind of
Yeah,
a thing.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
a
thing.
spoof. It's a
It's a
deep
spoof, yeah.
And me and Dave talked about this last week on Reaper Land. It's one of our topics that we talked about a lot of people don't know about court and things like that,
Right.
but there's generational cases. Like I know OJ was pretty big when
Right.
I was young. I didn't know what was going
Right.
on. And then probably, things like Casey Anthony. I
Casey
guess.
Anthony, yeah, that's a big one.
Rittenhouse, I think was the other one. So big generational court cases where
Right.
people will pay attention. So I think that's how people find out or learn
From about
the court process and,
Yeah.
and things like that is these big televised generational cases. And I feel like that's what's going on right now.
what I used to do, ironically, if it was bored, we were bored, on a Saturday night.
You just go to the court and sit
We
in on
would go
court.
to the Saturday night court
That
down
sounds
there in Fort
awful.
Worth, down at Tarrant County, and you just sit in the back and watch. And it is an amazing show. Back then, I don't know what it's like.
Aridus
now.
makes a good point.
I-
Most Bone Six backers don't watch Twitch. Would be good to post
Yes.
a small update tomorrow saying, "Hold tight."
I think we
Major
were
comes
supposed to
in.
anyway because it's tomorrow's. But I won't.
It's
But
like
you won't
the-
be here, so I'll put it out.
Okay.
If you've got it ready, just email it to me and I'll post it. Or send me the file. I'll cut and paste it.
What file? What file?
I don't know. The newsletter.
All right, let's go back to Reapercon a little bit. I want to talk about something for Reapercon a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Justin, can you pull up the things that I have in my folder? I should have five pictures.
5 things.
Not
I've
four
got
pictures?
nothing, and
I
he's
see
got
four.
5.
I see
Four.
pictures.
2 of them are for Dave's furry corner.
Yes.
Butterfinger Mayo was a hoax.
Uh,
Oh yeah, he was working on this. This is cool stuff.
Yeah. I was showing Ed this early and Ron. This is just a little thing. It's still a work in progress. I'm trying to get them done so I can get them ordered. But we've mentioned this before. This is the card game that I want to have ready for Reapercon. I keep saying that because I don't know if it will be, but it will be. It should. I'm trying everything in my power. I wanted to have it done by next week so I can go order it and get everything set up. But yeah, if anybody doesn't watch Reaperland, I've been showing this up on Reaperland. You can see the painter in the bottom left and the sculptor in the bottom right. This is the Crypt Guardian, one of my favorite Bones USA models that we've made, even though it was an old metal model as well. I got transformed into Bones USA. And this was done by Otis the Hobby Pony in chat. I read through the Reapercon class list today, and I saw some teachers and stuff that I didn't have in the card, so I'm going to go back and change and add some more people that are going to be in Artist Alley and cover more of that as well. But yeah, I'll be talking. I'll have a whole video explaining this and things later coming up closer to Reapercon on how to play and what to do with this. But this is just a little sneak peek, and there should be one more, I think, of these. There you go. One of my, I love this. This is a Julie Guthrie. Oh, ignore the. It's not a Bobby Jackson. I think this is a Julie Guthrie sculpture. Right?
Julie did this one, yeah.
Yeah, this was just a little test. I was changing the background and things like that. But so that's the wrong sculptor, but I think that's the right painter. Michael did paint these.
Yeah, Michael painted that one.
Yeah.
But it doesn't list the sculptor.
Yeah, it's the wrong. It should say Julie.
It says Bobby. It should say Julie.
Oh.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a practice
It's
card.
just a practice, just to see if things are right. But there you go. I'll be talking about more about that as we get closer to Reapercon. There'll be a whole video explaining it with graphics and things like that. So just wanted to hype everybody up. Everybody seems pretty excited about it. So, will there be cards available for those that don't attend? I'm thinking we are going to set some aside. We might sell some after Reapercon, like full decks, full collections of them for any of you collectors out there. We will have some available online. Don't know how many, but there should be a good handful. But that's the plan.
Cool.
Sounds neat. I can't wait to see it. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
And you've been working on this for almost 2 years.
Or
Or the idea started.
a
and
little
then-
bit like right after Reapercon ended, I think, is when I
But
started.
I
it.
thought we were, well, it doesn't matter. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good while.
You got to start early to get good results. I don't know what to say there. So I don't know. It's changed
Well,
a bunch.
then it wasn't done at Reaper, okay? Because unless there's about only 8 minutes to go, that's when we start.
What time is it right now? How are we doing on time?
We should be fine.
6:40.
6:40?
Dave said he's on his way.
Oh, okay.
He's heading our way.
Good, because I want to show those pictures of Dave's Furry Corner.
What's June's mini of the month?
June is, I don't have it out here.
I'm waiting on Rhonda to send me the painted version of it.
Yeah, we have a ton of them made already.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They get it all done?
He has a unique axe that I don't think we have an axe of that type in any of our models.
Ooh.
This new model in June. Kevin was explaining it to me because I thought it was wrong. I thought the master was wrong.
All bent up.
It's because the axe is
It's
a little bent.
curved. It's
Oh,
curved.
that was right. I saw
Yeah.
that in production today.
But he was explaining to me that no, that's how those axes are, John. I'm like, okay, I trust you.
So what I miss? Can we start the show over?
Yeah,
Sure.
live from. No, we didn't actually tell where you were. I don't think
Ah,
people thought you were
mystery.
just wearing a green suit.
I'm just a man
Steve
of
Skillman
mystery.
was telling high school and college stories.
Was he?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry I missed that.
yeah. We are too.
How's the gas? Well,
I
someone
told him
was.
you were down there.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's good, Monster Slayer boss. It's
What do
good.
they have to do? Go around and check everything?
They have to turn it on and pressure test everything, and,
Okay.
and that takes about after he gets it hooked up, it takes about a minute,
Okay.
and then once they're good, they just turn it off and say, "Okay, you're good," and then hook it back up, and then use the water to make sure that the meter's not leaking, and we're good.
Oh, wow. Okay, good.
So yeah, you're gonna come in like that. You should have. Yeah, no joke. Justin, I need a fog machine.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we could do that. If
Yeah. Well, I've got a couple at the house. We could do that.
you have more than one fog machine at home.
Everybody's got to have a. You don't have a fog machine at home?
Seriously? And
Yeah,
you,
just
and you
you?
call yourself a man?
Yeah.
John, do you have a fog machine?
No.
I didn't think so.
Now that Dave's back, I have some 80s trivia for you guys.
Oh,
80s.
80s
not 90s?
trivia.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
After you guys
meant
put me
80
through that
trivia
last week.
questions.
Okay, I call Ron. He's on my team.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right. Name
Bang.
the
You're right, sir.
highest grossing film of the decade, the 80s.
Predator.
Highest grossing film.
Predator.
Indiana Jones.
I was gonna
No,
say.
I-
I was gonna say
Star
it
Wars?
would be Indiana Jones, the third one.
Negative.
Predator.
Are you ready?
No, it's not Predator. Hold on.
It's a Spielberg.
Grease.
Oh, E.T.
E.T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played D&D
Extraterrestrial.
in ET. It was fun. Yeah.
It was Indiana Jones was Spielberg too. I'm just saying.
E.T. was the highest grossing in the decade. All right, here's the one that I have no clue. It says, what 80s duet featured Fleetwood Mac and Eagles?
Drugs.
Leather and Lace by Don Henley and Stevie Nicks.
Leather and Lace. You're correct. All right, two more.
Okay.
I don't know how I knew that.
I think
That
you
just
chose
sort
a
of
ringer,
popped
Dave.
up there.
Yeah.
Which computer is listed in the Guinness World Records as the highest selling single computer model of all time?
Computer model?
Computer model.
Commodore
It's
64.
not the Commodore, is it?
Oh, the Apple.
Yeah, it's the Apple, I think.
It is the Commodore 64.
It is the Commodore. Okay.
The Commodore 64 sold between 10 and 17 million units.
We
It was
had
the
one
first
in our
computer
house.
to allow online multiplayer games.
Oh, my
Ron,
God.
you're
Monster
on
Slayer
fire.
Boss, Apple II.
Yeah, Ron's crushing it. All right, here's the last one.
All right.
What was the weight of the first commercial U.S. cell phone?
Oh my God.
Oh, God.
What was
5
the
pounds,
weight?
something like that.
It was in a briefcase, wasn't it?
I'd say
That would
1.2
be
Commercial.
pounds.
Commercial
would be
U.S.
the-
cell phone.
Commercial.
The
Okay.
sack phones is what you're.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of
the
those big
brick.
ass car phones.
The
Yeah.
brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. I think 6 pounds.
6 pounds. Okay.
All right, 2 pounds.
Oh, okay. All right.
The first commercial cell phone was placed in 1983 from the U.S. to Alexander Graham Bell's great-grandson in Germany. That was the first call.
Oh.
How funny.
That's so funny. So there you go. There's your 80s trivia after you guys put me through that last week. But there you
It
go.
wasn't that bad. Oh, my God.
But
Well,
maybe we'll have-
Ron and I nailed it.
Yeah. Good job. High
Yeah.
five, Dave.
You just got to just smoke me.
Maybe we'll have one next week.
I need a ringer.
All right.
We should do that every week. I think that's the thing we need to do every week.
All right. I'll look for it. Maybe I'll look
Okay.
through other decades as well. But
Okay. Yeah. Trivia just in general.
I love
Be
trivia.
one for millennials.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
The answer is
Really
who
can
cares?
count.
Yeah.
Before we do Dave's
Yeah.
Funny Corner, I guess I read this real quick. This one's for Ed. It says, Ed, you probably remember doing this. It says, since Ed had such a great suggestion for a bad guy in my campaign, I need a few monster minis for the next chapter to go in the desert. Pass this on to whomever you think will have the best idea. I will grab it in my next order. This is from Lucas. And I remember you working in internet one day and you wrote down.
No, but I don't remember what I wrote down.
For the
great.
desert.
Yeah.
For me, I would probably go with the Minotaur Lord. The Minotaur Lord. The one with the
for
staff
the
in his
desert?
hand. Is the Minotaur Lord? I think that's the one. The King of the Minotaurs or whatever. He has the big...
Oh,
That's the bones one. He's kind of big. He has a big glaive on his stand. He has hooves.
Yeah.
Minotaur King, Minotaur Lord.
Yeah, the demon Minotaur Lord. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I would choose.
Baphomet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve Skellman, text used to cost 25 cents a text.
Really?
Oh, ugh.
Yes.
I didn't start texting until they were free, I guess. I wouldn't have paid 25 cents.
Emily wants to know.
Oh, that's right. I
sorry.
remember hearing, because we had a secretary that worked, a lady that worked
Yes.
for us, whose daughter ran up several $1,000
Dollars in
a-
text.
In text.
Yeah. It'd be like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Air elementals painted as sand elementals, good STO says. That's a good one.
Good. How about a giant snapping turtle?
There you go. Emily's been asking in chat. I see
know.
that.
That's what I was
I
just
keep
thinking
saying
of.
that too.
Savage's World's tentacle thing. They would hide there in the sand and just as they're walking by and have 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, it's
Emily,
desert thing.
Emily, the answer to your question is that we don't know exactly where. It might show up in the pledge. It might come out in release.
We
don't know yet.
don't know yet. We don't know yet. Sorry to tease everyone.
Yeah, we have to do some production
Not
tests
really,
maybe,
but-
and things like that.
Not really.
So, we don't know yet.
Anything I know it's a great thing for the desert is anything from the Lost Tombs of Akira expansion from Bone 6.
There
you
Available,
go. There you
available in
go.
the pledge manager soon.
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
what they were just talking about. Yeah, but
Yeah, the beetles.
mummies, scarabs. Got a whole
Scarab.
swarm of scarabs. That was really probably the spookiest thing for me out of that Brandon Fraser movie. With
Mummy?
those swarms
Mummy?
of
Yeah.
scarabs just scurrying along. It's like, oh man.
Isn't that the one where they go inside the skin as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good one. Dire chickens. Yes. The Bones 5 fan favorites. Dire chickens. The chicken swarm.
Dire turducken.
There we go. Are you ready for your furry corner?
The furry corner.
Or funny.
Furry corner.
We got to do the furry corner.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with
We do
that.
furry first. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to
Yeah.
show yours or mine first?
Why don't you start with yours?
They're the other pictures that are in my folder.
And you guys can thank Steve Skellman for this. Oh.
So this is the oh gosh, hold on, I can't remember. I have it written down. This is from Indelible. If you can read, Justin, what does it say on the hood there? It says that Jeep dude or that dog dude.
Dog dude.
That dog dude. He trains dogs. I think in Denton.
Yeah?
Here, I think
Oh,
local.
okay.
He trains dogs to ride around in these Jeeps to make people smile and laugh and things
Yeah.
like that. But he's a dog trainer, and this is one of the things that he does.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
so he's been taking a bunch of photos on the Discord about them like in the background of his D&D table.
Yeah.
So he'll have like a city scene laid out, and he'll have the dog in the background or like walking through. So he's been taking a bunch of photos like that, and so I wanted to show off this one. I think I have one more of another dog in the far left Jeep, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So if you're local, it's that dog dude, Denton.
Oh, okay.
But there you
I
go.
bet you Chihuahuas are terrible drivers.
There is a Chihuahua one that has he's walking through a D&D table, like a city, like a square, city square. So we'll see more of those later. So shout out to Indelible for posting that, and he has a bunch of these on the Discord as well. So
Let's
to
see.
Indelible.
And Eraja, I forget. Yeah, they'd mentioned like, hey, I missed an episode. We now have Furry Corner.
That's
And-
right.
Yeah.
Last week.
Last week, Steve Skellman put in some ideas that we could do, and that was one of his.
We ran with it.
We just ran with it.
So-
and Steve keeps saying, everybody, don't tell them.
Yeah. So if you guys have any stuff for Furry Corner, put them on the Discord. We have a pet section in
Yeah.
the Discord where everybody posts their pets and things like that. So or you can just email them to me, I guess.
What
John.
if you have like a bird? No, no.
That's
fur?
fine. Oh
That's
yeah,
fine.
and it
All-
could be
all
any
pets,
pet.
all
Any
animals.
pet.
Oh.
It could be a hermit crab. It could be.
I just sent a picture to Justin
Uh-oh.
You did?
for the furry corner. I did.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
we'll
Ron,
look at
you,
Ron's
you
first,
take
or
this
next.
one. Ron? Justin, you got that photo?
As of 3 seconds ago, yes.
Perfect timing.
I think it should be the mascot for the furry corner.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, maybe not.
It's like maybe it's a corgi like looking back.
Kinda.
I love how blurry this is, Ron.
Is it blurry? Here, put it up and let's see.
Ron can't tell the difference when he took it.
That's right. I'm like, all right.
Well, I know.
Oh, look at that.
Why it's blurry.
Are those your glasses?
Yes.
Yes,
That's where they are. That's why you don't have them.
that's what happened today.
President and administrator of the furry club.
Yes.
Millie is wearing my glasses.
Oh.
Now, how old is Millie?
She'll
Young.
be 4 this year.
Oh.
She'll be
And-
4 in September.
And how'd you get her?
We went and got her.
Just picked her up.
Just
Okay.
went and got her. Yeah. We wanted a corgi.
They just kept cruising the neighborhood. Hey, there's one.
There's one.
saw someone walking their corgi. We clipped him with the car and jumped out and grabbed their corgi.
But see, don't ask how he got his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she
She?
have any unusual habits or fun things?
Does she have any unusual
Well,
habits?
she wears glasses.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
that's different.
Something unusual
Well,
that
she
you
was doing
find.
she was doing the New York Times crossword puzzle when I took this picture.
Well, there you go. There
Every
you
morning
go.
I get the paper and she's already ripped out the crossword section and she does it. I'm going, Millie, I want to do that. She's, y'all see her every Friday. I bring her to work every Friday. She's a corgi, so she's definitely got a personality for sure.
She's very fluffy.
I think she's half fluffy. There is a thing called a fluffy corgi. They're just long haired, and she's not exactly a short hair. She's kind of in between. So they are.
And she knows Fridays is donut day.
She definitely knows that. She definitely knows that. So there's my submission to the furry corner for this
Yeah.
week.
All right, so there you go.
Bye,
so
Millie.
we're going to do Reaper pets, and John's going to grab pets off the Discord
Oh,
each
good.
week.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So T. Tuckerman says, so she's paper trained. Yes,
Yeah.
she's paper trained.
Apparently, she's pretty good at the crossword puzzles.
Yes, she is.
All right.
All right.
Reaper pets.
So,
You ready for yours, Dave?
yeah.
Oh. Oh.
So this is mine. Her name is Windsor. She's a rescue. The lady that had her was going to take her to the pound. They were moving and couldn't take an animal with her, so we'll take her. Yeah. So I've had her now for 2014, 8 years, and so
wow.
she's all of like around 12 or 13 years old.
Oh.
This is her just chilling out, and she's so tired that put a treat right there in front of her. So when she wakes up, she can have her treat.
Oh.
And that's my little girl, Winnie.
I call this piggin when my dog does it, when she lays down on her side, because she looks like a fat little pig. I call it piggin. That's what I call it.
But yeah, and then she likes her unusual habit is that she likes to growl and moan. It's always like a like when
she's
she wants
dreaming?
your attention or something.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's my little girl.
Oh. I just want to touch the belly.
I have an asshole cat I can show off.
Right now?
Well, why don't you wait till next
Yeah, why
week?
don't
No,
Take
I
a
don't mean
picture.
right now. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Oh.
next week.
Oh, I thought you had a camera right there in your chair.
That cat that was in the studio,
No.
was that your cat?
Oh yes, actually, yeah. I forgot you guys met her. briefly
Yeah,
that
she
one
was a
time.
beast. She
Ah,
was an
beast?
actual
I think
beast.
you mispronounced asshole. She's something else.
She was like, "This is my studio. Get out."
Wow, like a cat.
Yeah, not like I don't care if you're here. Like, she was like, "Get out of my studio." She was protective.
Not happy. Yeah,
Not
she's,
happy.
She's something else.
Yeah,
She is.
yeah. My dad's dog bit me the other day because he'll sit there next to him and it's like, okay, come on, Dad's going to work. So I pick her up. He just reached over and bit me like, you're not taking Dad away. So, yeah, he's leaving and you're going in with the other pups.
I'm getting a bunch of notifications of people posting their pets on Discord.
All right. Well, then we'll have to do 2 for 1 maybe. All right.
We'll have plenty.
Comedy Corner?
There we go.
Is it time?
It's time for comedy corner.
Time
Let's
for
see.
Comedy Corner.
We gotta figure out what to do with the other 2 corners.
We got a lot of corners.
We got furry, we got funny, and then what are the other 2? They probably need to start with F's.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Well, on that note,
That was a whole conversation before you came in tonight. Yeah.
So remember, everybody, you need to spell check your signs before you put them up. You just don't want to get sued for false advertising. Justin?
Prostituted.
And I'm the last person who should be taking fashion tips from, really.
Ooh, fast pitch? Oh, sorry.
No, there was no fast
No,
pitch.
it starts with an F.
Oh,
Sorry.
there you go. So anyway, I'm the last person you should take fashion tips from. Justin? So, pets are very smart, right? Right? Yeah. Sometimes it's like they know why you do things. Justin? It says right up here. Up here, so cake is up here, so Allie does not sit on it.
I'm wondering who Allie is.
Yeah. Scientists have just been able to see the center of the black hole at the center of our galaxy. And, but I could have saved them some money and time if they'd just asked me. Justin?
Oh, wow.
The floor, yeah. Oh, wow.
All right. Things that make you go, Justin?
I could see here Kirk worrying about that.
Yeah. It has to happen to everyone who has ever ridden a bus to school. And just remember, the pain is very real. Justin?
Yeah.
It's been proven time and time again that ages ago men were the hunter-gatherers. Justin?
Carson is just,
Yeah. Use it for everything.
And so, did you guys know that Ed has the uncanny ability to know how his week is going to turn out? Justin?
Yeah.
That's the
Tuesday is the
first day I see Ed.
Yeah, Tuesday's the second Monday of the week. Yeah.
Well, around here at Reaper Live, we all do impersonations. Ron has his Ed voice, right? I have my Justin voice. And Justin?
That's funny.
Yeah.
His mom showed up behind him.
Yes.
It's a good movie, too.
My dogs are always happy to see me, but not like some people. Justin?
I'm surrounded by fakes. Fake friends.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Funny corner.
Okay.
It was a good one. There we go. I got you. I tried.
Thank you.
You got it.
Yeah.
But there we go.
All right. Did everybody get their hashtag freeze in?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Get your hashtag freeze in. You probably got another.
There it is.
It had to fall all the way down.
I had to go down 5 stories, and it finally hit that windshield down below.
But yeah, we got to do our giveaways.
On one specific friend.
Probably got another 30 seconds or so before Justin turns it off.
yes.
Your name
Trying to
finally
give
gets
people
pulled.
some time here.
Hashtag free. You know why we do hashtag free? Because you get free stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Soundboard thing, it's over here on the side.
But
it's
he
on-
never finished it, never got activated. You
And
had one or
I'm-
2 buttons. And
I don't
then
have
they
time to
died.
goof off. Okay.
Oh.
Thanks for the Kickstarter updates. You're welcome, Inara. They should be coming out in official capacity fairly soon.
Yeah.
I know we
Well,
said
not
last
tomorrow,
week.
Not tomorrow. I
last
think
Thursday.
we decided that one's went buster.
You guys have been here long enough. You guys know how it goes. We said last Thursday that we would have an update on Friday. We didn't say which Friday.
He has time to goof off. I thought you were Reaper East.
Yeah.
As far as I thought, you were already on the payroll. You mean
Goofing
you're not on
off.
the payroll? God almighty.
So let's see.
Don't let him on.
The first Friday of June is next Friday. Is next week. So
Yeah.
okay.
A week from this coming Friday.
There you go.
All right, Quindy, do you mind throwing it into emote only?
All 20s.
Not professionals.
And Ron is going to read all 20 names.
Nope.
Uh,
Nobody
Last
wins
names are
tonight.
good.
Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Bye.
Fred the fighter.
Yeah,
Fred
right.
the fighter. Fred
Good
the
luck.
fighter.
Can't see it. He's going to make the name up.
Make it up.
That's the best way to do it.
The only one I know is Trasharama. He wins all 20 tonight.
Wow.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
I got the first one. Obi Tony Kenobi. By the way,
Again?
that starts at midnight tonight.
Oh, does it midnight? Okay, cool.
Corporea.
Wow.
Oh, rigged.
Slides in, gets it. Izzy Lobo.
Watch me get a hard one here.
Neil.
Niels Kuhn.
Yeah. Dark Angel YYC.
Ed Raja.
Galvin Crafts.
Arrow 130?
Arrow
Arrowwiz.
Wiz 130.
Arrow Wiz 130, sorry.
Minxlet.
The Sweetheart Gamer. That's a new one.
New one. Oh, let's see.
The good Welsh name
Deft
there.
Weird.
David Dweer. Yeah.
Monster Slayer boss.
True Nor.
Ron for president.
No.
Demos Fire.
Elijah 7. I thought we already did Elijah 7.
No.
6 times before.
TY and TX.
Thank you in Texas.
Moonglums Minis.
The Real Fosgate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you.
Genkaku.
Genkaku.
Or Genku. Yeah.
All right, last but not least.
All right. Queen of Chalices 1. 11?
11.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was good.
Congratulations to all the
Some
winners.
Some new names. That's always good.
This is episode
No Steve
170.
Skeleman. That's always good.
170. You won a $20 gift card at reapermedia.com. You can still get the Ukrainian model. It's still available. We're
Yes.
still doing that promotion, that Ukrainian relief, if you haven't got it yet. And
for
plenty
their
of new
children.
stuff. A bunch of stuff just came out this Monday. A lot of it you can see on the table here. It's missing the Jadefire Warriors. I'll have those next week. But yeah, also some upcoming new releases that are coming out as well.
Yeah.
For the
Next
beginning
week
of
we'll show
June.
you guys the zombie quick paint set. That'll be fun.
Oh, that'll be
that's-
fun.
Yeah.
Written by Bird with a Brush.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Good little paint set.
And rumor has it that I might be on the Crow's next Tuesday.
Uh-oh.
That's what I hear.
Hasn't
this-
been confirmed, but it's
How
a
many
possibility.
appearances would that make it for you?
It's been
One,
confirmed.
my first.
It's John. For
Oh.
sure, it's John.
Okay, for sure it's
100%
me.
John.
I will
It's
be
not
on
me.
Crow's Nest next Tuesday, so come hang out.
So
You're
you're
picking on the
part of the
E7?
Ed and Dave Club. We've only
I don't
done the
know.
show once.
Tomorrow's Reaperland
Yeah.
will be Ed and Dave. I'll have some stuff for them, and they'll bring their own things as well.
And we'll have the money trivia.
That's right.
I don't have it, Time Stitcher, for this week, but it's, what did we leave off last week? It was around
I have it
20
right here. I'll get it to you.
I think it's a little over 20,000.
A couple $100.
Yeah.
couple $100.
As well as
Thank you,
tomorrow
Trash
night, I believe, Justin, is Reaper Errant.
Oh, is it?
So
Okay.
tomorrow's a fun packed day. It's one of those Fridays where we have stuff all day long, pretty much. And if you're at Board Game Geek Con, come say hi. Maybe you'll get a high five from me. We have sold 2,815 since last week, and 21,115 cents has been donated.
There we go.
Give or take a couple of hundred
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
since the last update. But there you go. Go take care of your gift cards. We'll see you guys. Do you guys got anything else before we sign off? Who are we rating tonight, Justin?
It's a great question.
That's our great
Painter
question.
Gitterly.
He's
Or
had,
Painterly
an
Git.
hour to get ready.
Painterly Git.
There you go. No and tomorrow, right? Is what somebody's saying in
I
chat.
believe, yeah, or
Right.
Monday.
Okay. Yeah,
That's,
she's going to a
donated.
convention. She'll be at was it KublaCon? Is that right? I think Anne will be at KublaCon.
KublaCon.
She'll be teaching.
21,000 cents. No, it's over $21,000. And we've been Empire. We always post the receipt and everything on the show.
So it is
And I'll post
donated.
another
It's
one,
not
yeah.
a pledge. Yeah.
It's not a pledge. We've already. It's basically we sell it for $10.
Donated
and
or pledged.
$7.50 of each unit goes to
no,
the
that-
Ukraine.
That's a Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial joke.
Oh, is
that
it?
donated or pledged.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I'll explain it after the show.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if you guys are
Just-
going to
just right over
KublaCon,
our head there, Ed.
if you guys
No.
are going to KublaCon, if you guys see Ann, take a picture and say hi, and we'll post it, and we'll show them off next week if you're there.
And we'll make some and memes.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Isn't PaizoCon this weekend, or is that next weekend? It is this weekend.
Is it? I
I
haven't
believe
seen
it is this weekend.
Man, this is a popular weekend.
It's a
Yeah,
popular weekend.
big weekend.
I know we could rate In Trouble. She's right there in chat.
Yeah, let's read our
There's
dead
pay
channel.
really good.
Or
There's
like
Patriot
an
in
empty
Monument
channel.
slow views.
Slow views. All right. Go say hi to Monument. Tell them what's up. Maybe, yeah. Go ask them questions. Go hang out.
Ask them what the winning lottery numbers are.
Yeah. Obi-Wan comes out tonight. Or Kenobi, sorry.
Oh,
Kenobi.
yeah.
Stranger Things tomorrow.
Maybe
Stranger Things is coming out on
Really?
Netflix.
season 4.
Yes, season 4.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's cool.
Season
So,
4 starts tomorrow, I believe.
yeah.
All right. Well, stay safe. Did you tell them we got our boosters? You
No.
didn't tell them anything, did you?
No,
Stay safe. Get your shots.
Jazz hands.
jazz hands.
Have a great night, folks.
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!